live yet?
Not yet.
No, you weren't. Oh man, Miss Thompson.
All of that good content.
Damn it.
That was gold.
Son
That
of
was gold.
a bitch.
Sorry, man.
Let me tell you, of all the times,
I know.
all of the
now?
gold that's
all
been
the gold.
missed.
All the.
You know,
This isn't the first time.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Try to recreate it.
Nope, it'll never
No, we
happen.
can't, no,
You
it's-
can't recreate
magic.
fucking magic.
Yeah, it's gone.
That shit
gone.
just happened.
Are we live now?
Basically,
Are we
Oh.
live?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hello everybody.
Hey! Guess who it is?
It's the Vern.
And the Ashley.
Welcome to Cinema Recall Podcast.
What's up, bitches?
Coming back to you live at Conduit Sound Studio
Finally.
System.
I'm
Well,
not saying that I've had a mental breakdown, but I might have had a mental breakdown.
That's why we love having you here. Your
Yay!
mental breakdown. We love you, girl.
Ugh.
Oh, the best buddies here.
Stress is so hard.
We're live
Hi.
here. As you can tell, we have a wonderful guest here, Scott Burtness.
What's up, Scott?
not much.
Oh,
Not much.
Just, aspiring to be that square pillow that we were all talking about earlier.
yeah. We all want to be the square pillow in your friend Caitlin's
Hey,
bed.
Caitlin. They all want to be your square pillow, baby. As
You
long
s-
as
you
you
s-
eliminate neck pain, then you're good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's easy to do.
Really? Because you're a pain in the neck, in my opinion.
I'm a pain in the neck. I'm a pain.
No, I love you.
Aw. So today, folks, as you can tell from the description, we are going to be talking about our favorite werewolf movies and stories. I'm going on to your website right now, which I'm not fully prepared because I'm horrible as I pull up your stuff. But
That's why usually I'm in charge of that stuff.
It's all good.
But today, Vern's in charge.
I am going to pull up just a few of your books that you have here,
Yes,
Scott.
please.
Pull up Northwoods Wolfman.
Yes.
That's very on the nose.
So Northwoods Wolfman
Northwoods Wolfman.
is what I'm making sure I'm spelling thing. Yes, but Scott here has like a trilogy
Yes, he
of
does.
books.
That means 3.
Yes.
It does. Don't get it confused with anything other than
Don't set your expectations higher
than
than a
3.
trilogy. It's
That's right.
3. Yeah.
It's not a quadruple.
Quadruple.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Maybe tomorrow.
So we got the Northwoods Wolfman,
Yeah.
Wisconsin Vamp,
That's the first one.
and Undead
With
Cheeseheads.
Stanley. He's adorable.
So you have this trilogy of novels about 3 friends. And maybe go ahead and tell the listeners out there just a little bit about these series, because you're the author.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Northwoods Wolfman is the second book of the series. Most apropos because we're talking about werewolves,
Yep.
which is
Hey,
amazing.
hey, hey.
But basically, 3 buddies in Wisconsin, just bowling, drinking beer, living their lives, and then it starts with Herbert Knudsen becoming a vampire in a very unexpected
Herbert.
way. Poor Herbert.
How did
makes
he
a mess of
become?
things.
What
No-
happened?
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's-
Read the book.
Hey.
It's
send
like
me
the whole
book.
thing, Unsolved Mystery. Read the
Also-
book.
Can I have a book?
Yes. But
I'm
not
so
right
excited.
now.
Well, obviously.
I didn't bring any.
That's all right. That's very cool.
There's
the
2 of
Verns.
us and 0 books with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
it's the Vern's fault.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
dare you.
I did not prep this well in advance for Tim to pick
It's
a book,
okay.
all right?
It's okay.
No, but seriously, if you like vampires that are fulfilling dark prophecies, or vampires that are just amazingly powerful, nefarious beings, you're gonna hate my books because these guys are flipping morons. It's amazing.
So what you're saying? It's kind of like what's that show that up in Canada? What's that show?
Which one? The
Kiss
Great
in the
White
Hall?
North?
No,
Peaks? Wait,
no,
no.
the
Oh,
dudes that all hang out in the trailer park.
Trailer Park Boys?
No,
They're not. Okay,
That's not the one.
The only thing about Canada is like
you
Kiss in the
guys,
Hall.
I'm terrible at coming up
It's-
stuff.
Everything's in Wisconsin.
Yes,
I don't
but
understand
this
this
is
Canada
this
thing.
is only like a little north.
Yeah, but it's a big little
Northern
distance.
Exposure?
No, I'll hold on. I'll
Okay,
Google
all right,
it.
well, this
I'll
is-
Google it
Yeah,
because I
Ashley's
can't remember.
Googling.
You guys just let me do my
Okay.
work.
So, like, what got you into writing? I'll ask you that.
Yeah. So the mostly true story is that I lived out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I was starting to feel like I had to have a screenplay.
Sure.
Because everybody has
Everyone
a screenplay.
does, yeah.
Like,
Letterkenny, by the way.
joke. Oh, yeah.
It's
So-
like Letterkenny, but in Wisconsin.
Totally.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so, I'm out there in LA, and I'm starting to actually legitimately worry that if I get pulled over for speeding, the cop is going to ask for my log lines. Like, that's how real it's getting. So I had just rewatched Interview with the Vampire. That scene where
Neil Jordan.
Dude.
And Tom Cruise.
So hot.
And
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas and Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Very young Kristen
Kristen
Dunst. Yep.
So she played little Claudia, and when she got turned into a vampire, like literally overnight, she became this gorgeous, radiant being. And I was like, it can't be that easy. Like, what happens to the person that can't match their socks? Like, when they become a vampire, what's their story? So that was the start of the screenplay. I realized I was terrible at writing screenplays and stuck it in a box. And then some years later, pulled it back out. And I was like, well, maybe I can make it a book.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
That's all
very
it takes.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So all you kids out there that are doing MFAs, just move to LA, start a screenplay. You'll be fine.
You see?
You'll be all right.
You'd be good. That's all you need right there.
baby.
So before we get into our conversations about werewolf movies, I happen to see a few new movies. But I'll ask you, Ashley,
Yes.
what have you watched recently?
I started watching Midnight Club on Netflix.
So what is Midnight Club? I have no idea.
It's about this, and I've only just started it.
Okay.
So, and it's new, so I'm not going to do any spoilers, but it's about this girl who has a really promising future, and she is going to go to Stanford, and her parents have previously died, and her foster dad has promised to take care of her. He's a friend of her deceased mother, and he's going to pay for her to go to Stanford, and lo and behold, she ends up with thyroid cancer.
Oh, jeez.
As it turns out, it ends up being terminal. So she Googles, and this is in the 90s, so she's like surfing the web. Yeah, she yahoos. Some
MySpaces?
places, some places that would be great for her because she's terminal. And she ends up finding this place that's for teens. And they have this club that happens to be called the Midnight Club. And as far as I can tell, people who are terminal end up living a really long time. So it's
Really?
pretty good so far.
Pretty good summary.
Who's
Yeah.
in this one?
Honestly, I don't know. Nobody that I recognized, to be honest.
You would recognize them if you go back and watch Bly Manor, Midnight
Ooh!
Mass. Even
I loved all of
Oh.
those.
So you'll start to see that the same actors
Are they in
popping
there?
up. Yeah.
Okay, I've only seen
Okay.
episode 1.
So-
So this is like baseline episode
Just
situation.
hang in there. It's
Oh,
getting
I'm
really
so
cool.
excited because I really, that's like my jam.
Yeah.
I just really like that kind of genre. It's really
Okay.
great. And then I also recently watched Countdown, which is about
It's
an
the
app.
final countdown.
I'm sorry, I can't work in these conditions.
Sorry.
Don't leave.
Don't leave me.
We promise we won't do it again. It's the final countdown.
Okay, so
I
the
lied.
countdown, sorry.
I did it again. Okay, but honestly, this is about an app that you download, and it tells you how many hours you have left to live.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, it is a curse. It is very good, and there's a way to break the curse.
Okay.
And it's very interesting, and then there's a twist ending, which I really, really enjoyed.
So Ring-esque, maybe? Or...
I would say like a step beyond.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's pretty good. And I loved The Ring. So,
I love that.
Yeah, it was really good.
That is
Yeah.
very
I'm
cool.
like, oh, I'm in horror heaven right now, you guys. It's so good. Look at me. I'm dressed in Naja Townsend sort of.
Najara Townsend.
Yes. What did I say?
You said Naja.
I may or may not have switch that up with what we do in the shadows. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Well, yes.
But anyway.
But yeah,
yes.
that's good shout out to Najara Townsend who
And
had
the
a chance
color
to,
scheme that they
Yes.
used, which
She's-
was a lot of oranges and yellows and reds.
So Ashley's wearing the same type of dress and
That's
the
right.
shoes that Najara Townsend wore as Claire in the movie The Stylist. I
Yep.
recently got a chance to talk to her.
I wanted to talk to her too, but I couldn't find my computer.
The little
I'm
technical
so
issues
sad.
there. I told her that you had issues getting your daughter back from school and that you were on the road.
also
and
true.
and you're also busy, so she wasn't able to get that time. She completely understands. She was a complete sweetheart.
She looked like she was just so nice. I
was-
mean, she seemed very nice.
Very, very sweet
I'm
lady.
gonna text her on my own. We're gonna be pals.
I'm sure you will be.
Because
Well,
you know what? Because I'm not afraid to just reach out. And if people don't want to be friends with me, that's cool. But
Well-
also, maybe you wanna.
We talked earlier about having like a prequel movie and like having like who would play you as like a younger version or a different version of Claire. Yeah, what's you
Yeah.
as being like another
A
version of
younger
Claire.
I'm like the same. I'm older than her. What are you talking about?
Or a different, like alternate version of Claire.
Ooh, alternate version, sure.
Yeah.
Also, Izzy. Izzy would be a great
Yes.
pre-Claire.
She would be a great
Yeah.
pre-Claire. Okay, well, we're trying to find.
That's
people
my
we can-
15-year-old in case.
We can try.
I have
do
3
stuff for that.
girls, so yeah.
So
She's also dark and morose.
So
She's 15, so that says a lot,
I was
doesn't
gonna
it?
say, isn't that dark and morose? Isn't that just 15?
Yeah.
She's been dark and morose since 3rd grade, so I don't know.
Nice.
So
My life is so hard.
no.
I'm
So
just
Scott,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
your life is good. We love you, Ashley.
No. She's so stressful.
It's stressful. Yeah. It's just,
Someone help me.
Scott.
Well, how about you, Scott? What have
What
you
have-
seen
yeah, what have you been watching?
recently?
Wow. So I also started the Midnight Club. Been
Okay.
enjoying it.
Okay.
So speaking of being one episode deep, I am 1 episode deep into the Imperfix. Which
What is this?
So it's another Netflix show. The setup is basically a banshee, a chupacabra, and a succubus walk into a bar. I mean, that's the setup.
Excellent.
These 3 teenagers-ish, 20-somethings-ish in Seattle have all been taking this certain
Seattle.
medication,
Okay.
and all of a sudden they can't get their refills, and all of a sudden weird things are happening.
Oh.
So I actually am looking forward to touching on that a bit later, because even though it's a chupacabra, it's kind of werewolf.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
in the vein. So what I'm liking so far is that it feels like a nice sort of Buffy setup.
Oh, I like that.
I know, and the Doctor is hilarious.
Really?
All right.
So,
Who plays the doctor? Do you?
No clue.
No clue. All right.
clue.
I'm going to check it out. The Imperfix.
The
I have
Imperfix.
seen
What's
the
it-
preview for that.
Yeah, it's going to be
Ooh.
fun. I think it's going to be fun.
What's it streaming
Yay.
on?
I think it's
Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, that's very cool. Well,
Speaking of, I'm sorry, I have to bring this
Yep.
up. It's not werewolf related, but have any of you seen Hocus Pocus 2?
No, and I won't.
I have not.
no.
Well,
Wise
I
decision.
want you to hear about it because I just watched the first Hocus Pocus like last year.
Okay.
I've never seen it before until recently.
no.
I feel like the first Hocus Pocus, classic.
Yeah.
Like, and people are like, oh, but they overacted in the first one. I don't think they did. What I think they did in the second one was they tried way too hard.
Oh, really?
They didn't
Oh.
have to try so hard. We love them already. You don't have to add these like weird jokes and terrible. Like, I get it, Mr. Ortega. Like, you're a music like fucking dance dude. I get it, but guess what? Nothing is gonna top the 2 musical numbers that were in the first one. So don't start the first movie out with
to
them
one-up.
coming from the grave with some shitty song.
Oh no!
You just set me up to like be like,
Oh.
oh, this is so dumb.
Because I heard the chemistry between them is very, very good, and that's what really
The
pulls the movie's
chemistry
story
is
forward.
great.
Believe that. Yep.
But what the problem is okay, the backstory. Why does Disney feel like they always have to have like a redeeming quality in the villain? There's a reason that they're awful. Could it just be that they're fucking terrible?
Yeah, because they're witches trying to steal the soul of this one
Like,
virgin in
yes.
the first one, right?
Okay, but then they bring it back to like when they were kids and what happened to them when they were kids.
Oh, they're doing the whole Maleficent thing where they
And
tried
that
to like.
was cool. I like the Maleficent background,
Okay.
backstory. That was cool. But now they're doing it for everybody, and I don't dig it. I'm like,
There is a spreadsheet with numbers that are adding up into big dollar signs somewhere in an executive's office in
Yeah.
Disney, and I think that's the driving
calm
force.
down,
Yeah.
everybody. Okay.
Are we gonna
We
best?
don't need to love everybody.
we
Just
gonna-
like Dahmer. We don't have to love him. You don't have to cast Evan Peters because he's gorgeous and like make us feel like, oh, but poor Dahmer, he had such a weird. No, you know what? He had a weird surgery that fucked up his brain, and now he's just a weirdo. I don't need to feel sorry for him.
That's fair. Yeah, 100%. Are we gonna spend now like a backstory for Jafar or
Oh,
Captain Hook?
fuck Jafar.
You know?
Fuck Jafar. He's a fucking villain. Fuck this guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck everybody.
Who's the lead villain in Little Mermaid? Ursula, right?
Ursula.
Yeah, like
Well, that's just
Ursula got
prejudice.
fat. Ursula got fat shamed.
I'm sorry.
think she
Ursula
did.
is just,
Yeah.
that's just a prejudice.
Okay.
Because she's an octopus.
Yes. I thought it was just fat shades right there. That's why
She's
I
an
thought
octopi, an octopussy. Okay. King Triton just couldn't get past the fact that she was so sexual.
Yeah, I know. Oh, all right.
It was a thing.
Well, very cool.
Anyway, I digress.
So
Hocus
I'm
Pocus,
so sorry.
set that
Hocus
one aside.
Pocus, number
Yep.
2, not that great.
not that great.
Just gonna-
And I know people that love it, and they love the
I
characters,
haven't
and that's
seen
great.
it.
But
I
just, it's not my jam.
I probably.
I'm gonna stick with one and
Yep.
pretend there was only one.
That's fair.
What other movies are like a one-off, and you're like, I don't believe in any of the remakes?
Don't even see what that's. Okay. So the one I watched recently. Halloween is one, but I don't mind the reboot of Halloween, at least the first one, the 2018. Couldn't stand Halloween Kills. Evil dies to the whole thing. Evil dies tonight, and the fact that they have Jamie Lee Curtis in the hospital for like the whole entire fucking movie. And I know they're making Halloween Ends, and want to see that. Yes, because
I want to see that so bad.
I'm
and
a
I'm
sucker.
sorry, but she is promoting it like a boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm all for her.
I
She's
love that.
great.
I love the fact there's 2 timelines with Laurie Strode in those movies. You have the 1978, the 81 Halloween 2, and then Halloween H2O, where she actually does kill Michael Myers.
I think we pretend that one doesn't exist, right?
No, the Resurrection is one that doesn't
Oh,
exist.
the resurrection.
That's the one I'm just done. So that'd be a great little trilogy. You have the Halloween 78, and then the 2 and H2O. That's one, and then another timeline you can do the Halloween 2018 kills and Halloween ends, and there's also another timeline with Laurie Strode's cousin Jamie Lloyd, played by Daniel Harris. You can do the timeline with her. Just a whole bunch of different timelines with the Halloween series. But the one that I watched recently, because it was recently remade, was Hellraiser
Yep, Pinhead.
with Pinhead.
Yep.
Jamie Clayton as Pinhead, and she does a really great job in the movie, but everything else about the movie really sucks.
Is it a movie or is it a
It's a
series?
movie. It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I will say though that my new favorite meme of the moment basically says, "Hellraiser reboot is a Hulu original. Disney owns Hulu, so Pinhead is a Disney princess."
Disney princess, and I've seen those memes where she's dressed up really pretty.
Okay.
It's
I did
true.
that,
She's
yeah.
a Disney princess.
I 100% love that.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I love it.
I'll say go for it though. But my biggest gripe about the movie, first of all, people saying that, or I have 2 gripes. One, people saying that it's a remake when it feels more like a sequel, like a reboot. They changed the storyline. They changed the storyline, which is fine. I expect remakes, reboots do that. But my biggest gripe about the movie is that everything is so dark. Everything. Like I understand like nighttime shots being dark, but it's dark to the point where you cannot even see the actors.
I don't like
so that
that.
when scary stuff happens,
You don't
and
even see it.
when people are getting ripped apart, you do not see anything.
That's
And I'm,
lame.
I'm watching it. I'm going. I guess I'm supposed to be scared, but I can't fucking see anything.
I wouldn't know because I can't see what I'm supposed to be scared of.
And I find it funny too because Disney Plus just released a Werewolf by Night, which is we'll get into that later on. But that has some very graphic scenes that you can see what happens. I'm like, this is on Disney Plus. Why am I watching this horror film on Hulu, and I can't see what's going on?
That's
Because
annoying.
when they go to like a different hospital or someone else's place, I'm like, does no one pay their electric bill
I know.
anymore?
Okay, I'm sorry. That is one of the biggest gripes that I have about horror films. Like when there's a hospital or an office or anything, there's no fucking lights on.
Nope.
Yeah.
In what hospital have you ever been to where there ain't a fucking light on in every corner?
Yeah, like those places
Never
are lit.
even I'm sorry, even like closed wings, like, oh, we're doing construction over here. Every light is on.
Yeah.
Forever. The light is on at fucking noon. And I hate it. Oh, it's so frustrating because you can't see what's going on.
You know,
and it's not real. It's so stupid.
No, and it's kind of like that, like mid 2000s
Or high schools.
Yes. Same
Oh, get the fuck out of here with your no lights on bullshit.
Yep.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, but if I'm going to be scared, turn those fucking... You don't need to have the lights off to make me scared, motherfucker. Leave the lights on
so you can see it.
so you can fucking see it.
Yes.
I am so sorry. Like, I really enjoy movies that you don't see what's coming, like a Paranormal Activity. You don't
Yes.
see anything. But guess what? You can have all the lights on and not see what the
still
fuck is
scary.
going. And it's still scary.
Yeah.
And when you it pulls me out of the movie when things like that, like continuity situations, like, okay, I get it. Like, continuity errors happen, but like when they choose to have the lights off, like, ooh, let's make it scarier.
Let's make it moody.
No, fuck you. You know what? You know what's scary? Fluorescent fucking lights. Okay.
I feel like it's the whole like early 2000s. Like you could still get away with my cell phone doesn't have reception, so now I can't call for help. When I see new shows set in the modern day with no cell phone reception, I'm just like.
To be fair, I live in Isani in Cambridge, and there's not a lot of reception up there. And my daughter bitches that there's no reception in her high school. So, I mean, it depends.
So from now on, every movie with that trope has to be in Isani.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
That's right. Come
Location,
film up in
manager.
Isani. It's fine.
You do
Yes.
live by a creepy farm, so that does make sense.
I do live on a farm that was
Yeah.
built in 1915.
There's a
And
lot
in
of ghost
fact, the
stories
house
there.
that I live in used to be a grain holding building, and then they retrofitted it into a 3-bedroom house.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes, and
Very-
we've had some paranormal investigators come out, although
Nice.
I don't know what they found. But I can tell you, as someone who has seen and heard ghosts, and I've seen my dead father 3 days after he died,
Oh, damn.
there
You
are
got-
some things.
Ghost Hunting with Ashley. That's a new series right there. Ghost Hunting with Ashley.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
Why not? Are you
Already
scared?
scared. Oh my
All right.
god.
Oh,
I write about this stuff. I don't want to live it.
fair enough.
Oh, I love to live in.
Oh. So I got one more feature to talk about.
All right, what is it?
So it's a movie called Man Baby.
Man, baby.
so
that
shut-
sounds like my ex-husband. Wait a minute. How come I'm not monetizing on this?
So shout out to
Justin. Oh, I'm
shout out
sorry.
to Jen, Lydia, and Naomi from the Shocked and Applaud podcast.
Oh, shocked and applaud. Hi, you guys.
Who turned me on to the show. So it's about this comedian, and his whole stick is wearing a baby diaper and a bottle.
Gross.
And just basically be like, hey, I'm a baby. All right. I like to hit on girls, the baby thing. But
So ugly.
he really wants to have a kid. But his wife does not want kids. She
Yep.
just says straight off here, I don't want any kids whatsoever. So he compiles this plan to say that his best friend is this witch, and she gave him this potion to turn him to a baby, because he feels that if she can take care of him as a baby, then she'll want to be a mother.
So I'm sorry. You watched this all the way through? Like
No.
you got to the credits?
I did
Wait a
not
minute.
no.
Did you watch this at all?
I did watch this movie, and I could not finish it.
Oh
Man,
no!
baby.
I stole Man Baby. I can send you the link if you really
I
want
don't
to.
need it. I don't need it.
But right from the
sounds
start, I'm
terrible.
like, this guy is a horrible piece of shit. This wife says, I don't want to have any kids. And now
And
you
this is
kind
a
of
horror movie?
It sounds like it should be a horror movie. I know. I
It
know.
sounds
it
horrific,
does. I
for
know.
sure.
But then the weird thing is that
Does she say,
she
oh, okay?
she finds out about the scam. That's a scam because him and
Well, of
his
course it's a
friend
scam. She's not an idiot.
But she keeps thinking throughout the whole time that her husband's having a mental breakdown, and she's staying with it to help cure everything.
Yeah, fair.
But they're about ready to get divorced too. She's like, they're at getting divorced, and he comes in there like, I'm gonna turn myself into a baby, and like she should have been like, I don't care, I'm leaving.
Like you've been a baby.
I'll just call the hospital. I have got my husband. He's going through some mental
just
problems.
Put him in the box at the fire department.
Yeah.
Right? Yes! Put him in the box
Oh.
in the fire department. Be like,
Roll
oh,
credits.
this baby
Yeah.
showed up at my house.
This is a 7-minute movie.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, and then the police pull open the drawer and it's this giant man unfolds.
Yeah. But
They just
the crazy
call the
thing is
police.
that after she finds out about the scam and everything too, she decides to create this formula to actually help turn him into a baby. And
This is so fucking weird.
yeah, I know. It just
Like,
really
oh, you want to
deranged.
be a baby again? Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
And then, so listen to the Shocked and Applaud podcast because they did a whole 3-part series
need to-
about this movie.
3 parts?
Yeah.
I have to hear it.
They,
This is
yeah. They did every episode, so I...
3 parts.
Yeah.
Okay. That's horrible and also amazing.
I was like, at the same time, too. So, yeah. So that was
Fantastic.
what I watched. And then it's also been listening to Batman The Audio Adventures, which I've been really getting into.
Nice.
I love that very
The
much.
audio adventure?
The Audio Adventures. It's
Is that new?
It's on HBO Max.
What?
They have a podcast on HBO Max. It's a whole audio drama series of Batman. And second season is more going into Harley Quinn's rise to fame and how she
okay.
becomes involved with the Joker.
nice.
Oh my gosh. So, totally random, but I saw a meme and it was like, when a man directs Harley Quinn versus when a woman directs Harley Quinn. Have you seen this? So the man who is directing Harley Quinn, the first movie, she's like wearing almost nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. Yeah.
And then in the second movie, when she's being directed by a woman, she's fucking got clothes on because I'm sorry, but we're fucking cold.
Yep.
Put some clothes on us. Goddamn.
Yeah.
And I haven't only seen clips and trailers, but the outfits are amazing.
Yes, they're so good.
So cool.
Like
it's-
you don't have to have us naked for us to look great.
Nope.
Well,
You fucking pricks.
I will say I don't think that who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Okay, so he directed Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who's that guy?
He did trauma movies.
Who's that guy?
I'm not gonna remember.
I'm not going to tell you his name. I'm going to make you work for it.
He's gonna make you work for it. I feel like that's my whole
I
life.
don't know why I remember the guy's name.
Like, you're gonna suffer, I'm gonna make you work for it.
Suicide
trying.
Squad. It was. Come on, should we? Why can't I? James Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think James Gunn shot Harley Quinn in any type of like sexualized fetish way when he did the Suicide Squad. She's always wearing like outfits, not just
Not just naked.
skimpy outfits.
Not just naked.
Yeah, just
Not just like
naked.
a little
Hold it top.
bikini and tiny little butt shorts.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. So he did.
All right.
He did a job of that.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Are you saying there's nothing wrong with butt shorts?
No, but do we want to wear them when we're kicking ass and taking names?
You can wear whatever you want to. What do you
No.
want?
I've got to say no.
Yeah.
No, because it's cold outside.
Oh, excited.
Vern.
Okay. Yeah.
In
I'm
the
sorry.
Same way that like action movies with guys wearing dress suits, like business suits.
Yeah, why
Yes.
did
Fighting.
Yes.
Have you ever worn a suit? You can't.
So
you cannot? You can't even hardly bend over to pick up a pen.
No, that's why they wear
That
penny
shit
loafers, because
tight.
tying your shoes is too hard.
So we should have both men and women wear booty shorts
Yes.
when
Absolutely.
they're fighting.
If a man, oh, wait a minute.
Booty shorts.
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Booty shorts.
Let us dress the men in booty shorts, yes, please.
Okay. All right.
And also,
Will it be a
us
fighting-
girls, we're just gonna. How about everybody
a
wear
fighting duel?
TikTok? How about
Can we be a
everybody,
fighting-
men or women, can wear TikTok leggings?
TikTok. You want to be a fighting duo? And I'll wear like leggings right there. And
Yeah, I
booty
want
shorts
your
and-
butt to be like ruched up.
Yeah, it'll be there. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We'll both wear that. All right.
That's
I
right.
will take one for
I
the
want
team
you to
there.
wear them. I want you to wear them. I want
Yep.
you to wear them.
I'm in.
All right.
I want those people to wear them. I want
Good job, Matt.
everybody's ass to look mint.
Just amazing.
That's right.
Just a little pop. You know, the pop,
Hey!
pop mess right there. Yeah. See.
Throw a quarter at that ass. Hey,
So
what are we
bef-
looking at?
I have to find the name of James Gunn, but now
Oy vey. Are we? Is it break time?
Well, we're getting to that very shortly here because I gotta read. So this show is being sponsored
Oh boy. Here it
by
comes.
our sponsors here. Well, we're available everywhere, but we're being we're available on most podcast platforms. Don't forget to check us out every Sunday on Full Swap Radio, 8:30 p.m. Full Swap
Vanilla.
Radio is a kink and
That's right.
fetish
Honestly,
website.
we should be more of like a
I'm
mint
sorry.
chocolate chip, not a
Did
vanilla.
I just wear a cardigan sweater to a kink website?
You
You
were,
did.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, us.
no.
Hey, some of us like it, Daddy.
yeah, see?
Okay.
See?
Hey,
So
you can't even be wrong about it. You wear what you like.
check this
Because
out.
there are people that like it.
Big shouts here. I got just shouts to the Lambcast. I
Mm-hmm.
was on a recent episode. I'll be on a recent episode of theirs talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I've heard of that. What a tragedy.
Yep.
Couldn't even say. I was like, what a tragedy.
So we talked about that in there.
Sorry.
And then we have an upcoming episode with Tales from the Double R, which is a Twin Peaks podcast that I do every month with Ryan Luis Rodriguez, featuring Ashley as voice work as well. So
It's me, Ashley.
But Ryan's got a new podcast called One Track Mind,
Yeah.
which is all about commentaries in movies.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And it's really kind of cool too
That's
because
a different track I'm on.
he cuts down audio commentary tracks into a half-hour long episodes. So
Oh,
you get the
nice.
best of the audio commentaries without having to watch the whole thing.
Oh,
Nice.
I
So
like that.
He did one for Armageddon.
Nice.
Because Armageddon was released on Criterion.
What?
Armageddon was released on their Criterion label.
Oh.
So there's commentaries with Ben Affleck and Michael Bay. And Ben Affleck is basically making fun of Michael Bay the whole time.
Good, he should.
And dissing all the choices that he made.
I'm sorry, but Michael Bay, although awesome, I like a lot of his choices when it comes to like the don't look at me like that.
I think it's adorable.
I can. Fuck you. I'm not a fucking adorable. I'll fucking murder you in your sleep. I know
Yes.
where you live. Yeah, I said that online. That's right. Write it down, motherfuckers. Yeah, said it. I like Michael Bay because I like his choices when it comes to like fun, explosive films, like Transformers.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Michael Bay film situation.
All right,
I
fun.
love it. I love Michael Bay.
But
Bring
I
it
love
on.
the commentary he says about Armageddon. He tries to have a choice to be this artistic way of doing things, and he's like, "No, you're just doing stuff." But also tries to say that, "Yeah, I do explosions. I don't care."
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah,
And guess what? Guess what, Benny? Bring it on.
All right.
Stop that fucking. What was it? What was it? Asteroid.
Asteroid. Yes, asteroid. Yes.
It's been a long time. Don't pat my arm like I'm a fucking feeble-minded bitch. I'm just drunk. There's a difference,
All right.
okay? Look it. I'm done drinking for the evening. This is the end.
Aww.
Yeah.
All right. So I just talked to them, but then right now I'm going to give a quick shout out to all the wonderful people who shared our last episode when me and you talked
Let me
about
say it.
our favorite
Give it to me.
horror.
I never get to say
okay,
it.
I think
Go.
you should. Okay.
You want to go over or under?
You're going here. Just,
I feel like you should go under. Don't be a little bitch. Just give me that. Give it to me.
give it to me, baby.
Okay.
So right there.
Starting
So this is our shout outs to people who shared our episode talked about horror tropes. Or no, our basically our favorite. When I did that list of our favorite horror movies, that I did that whole when I had all the DVDs, our favorite horror movies for Halloween.
Are you fucking done?
Yes, sorry.
Can I take my turn now?
Yes, sorry.
You fucking twat. We want to say thank you to Film Rage, Film Vloggers, the song from that movie, Grew 2 Movies, via VHS, Shoot the Flick. Am I doing a good job?
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Your next favorite movie, The Sweet and Nuggles Podcast, eBunny06, Game for a Movie Podcast, Invasion of the Remake, Lisa, Sally, Haynes, Haynes? Woo! At Robert Poole Podcast. That's so hard to say. Collateral Cinema, Chris and Christine Show, Manic Pixie Weirdo, which every week, you guys, you fucking rock. The Derek Duval Show.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
there.
Cool.
We do have a Buy Me a Coffee page,
Yep.
buymeacoffee.com/cinema recall.
Please buy me a coffee. I fucking am not caffeinated
We
enough
leave coffees
in my
all the
life.
time there.
But also it helps pay for shit.
Our Patreon is patreon.com/cinema recall pod. We will have bonus episodes and you get episodes early in advance. Also, this is
That's what early means, you
Early.
fucking
I just-
rhetorical bitch.
yeah.
This is the
Right up.
drafting stage. We're gonna
It
edit
is.
that
see?
later.
Early in advance. No, we don't edit. We just fucking post.
We post, yes.
Fuck it.
So, and then...
Fuck it, everybody.
Fuck everybody. We're doing live. We're doing
Who's
live,
live, bitch?
And then this gives me but time to mention our sponsors, which is
Mm-hmm.
ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN.com/cinema recall pod.
That's right.
If you sign up for them, you will get 3 free months of their services. ExpressVPN is a secure tunnel between your computer and the website, and you can view content
From all across the world, people.
yes, view Netflix in Asia.
That's right.
If you want to view what the Hulu is doing in the UK,
Or
check that out.
Netflix is doing in the Australia.
Australia, Dynamite, yes, see,
That's terrible.
that's
Terrible.
that's my
Take it back.
that's the best. I'm not taking it
Horrible.
back.
Don't ever do it
I'm not
again.
taking it back. Sorry,
Horrendous.
I'm sorry if I offended you,
But
Australian
also,
listeners.
there was some stuff I want to watch really bad.
All right.
So, yeah.
And also our other sponsor is Newsly. Have you heard about
Yes,
Newsly?
I
Scott,
have.
You heard about Newsly?
I have.
Yes,
You have?
Yes.
Newsly. Newsly. Do you want to tell listeners what Newsly is?
Scott goes, well, I know what it is, but I don't know how to
was gonna say,
explain
I'm
it.
not talking about it, bitch.
I have heard of it.
Okay, so Newsly is an audio app you download for your iOS or Android phone, and what it does for you is you pick trending topics, and it'll read to them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable. Stop scrolling, start listening. Download newsly.me, use the promo code RECALL, and you get 1 month free of their premium service.
That's right.
So check that out right there.
1 month free, baby.
1 month free. But yes, now this is the portion of the audio program where we spot.
Program.
I said audio.
Audio.
All right.
Oh,
Audio.
this is the part of the audio
audio.
program that we put in sponsors. But when it comes to live video, this is where we get up and go to the bathroom.
Where do we go? Tinkles.
We go
We're
tinkle.
doing tinkles there.
That's right.
All right.
Speak for yourself.
You don't tinkles.
I'm pooping.
You're pooping. Oh yeah. Oh.
Just kidding. It's too late in the evening.
It's a different show for that.
All
It's a
right.
long break.
I know. It's about 5 minutes.
But we'll be back, folks. You're watching this live with us.
After these messages, do.
Go get your fiber.
We'll be right back. Yes.
Party time. Excellent.
How you doing, Scott?
Doing good.
All right, cool.
Wait, are we still live? But they're just
We
not paying
technically
attention.
are,
Yes.
but we just get up and go to the bathroom and leave it to our business.
Super not awkward.
No, it's not awkward. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
I'm going to go sit on the toilet seat. No big deal. We all do it.
We'll be back.
Usually we turn off the mics, but I don't know where they are, and that's usually my department. and
No, we're fine.
it's fine.
People can hear the. So if you want to have like a. Oh yes, we got a comment on here. I'll read that back when we come back live.
So, would you mind if I had one more mug of beer? Oh, please do. Thank you. It's tasty beer. Whoa. And I just made a big old mess.
Oh, did he get put back on there?
Spray thing.
Yeah, everything got put back on there. Forgot about that. All right. That should be good.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw your silhouette. I was like, oh, I was like, that's cool because I was gonna walk all the way around the building if this door wasn't locked, but it was unlocked. How much time do y'all have before you start it up again?
Just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Couple minutos.
I'm gonna put my
He's playing next door.
headphones.
Vern, did you hear me?
V's playing next door?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'll be right back. Okay.
All right. Well, I can still talk to you, but put your headphones back on. We do have a comment here.
Oh, hi.
So hi there. So we do have a comment here. Welcome back, everybody. Ashley is in the bathroom right now.
Just right over there.
We're you can probably hear her, no, but we're here live with our guest Scott Burtness. So we do have a comment here. Thank you very much, Mr. DM Gray's Horror
DM
Comedy
Gray.
Corner.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey Scott, hey." So thank you for watching.
Yeah. So can I do a plug for a friend?
Please do plug away. Yeah.
So DM Gway, horror comedy author extraordinaire. If you like funny ass horror, you have to check out her 24/7 Demon Mart series. You will not be disappointed. It's phenomenal. It's great. It's amazing. Yeah. So hi DM.
Okay.
Apparently DM has been commenting on my beard based on
Oh,
what I
fuck
told-
yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'm in the running for like a mall Santa.
I
maybe?
think yes.
So
I think so. I'm gonna have to grow my beard out later this year. We can have like a Santa off.
totally. I'm
All
just
right.
looking for some extra scratch. I mean, if I can bring in some extra dough during the holiday season, that would be amazing.
Do you want to do a Santa? Do you want to do a Santa calendar with me?
I would love to do a Santa calendar.
We do
with
Santa
you,
calendar?
and
Okay.
I'm not even lying.
All
That
right,
would be
sweet. So
phenomenal.
I will grow the beard out more, and we can have different months of Santa because I'm pretty
All right.
sure people have a Santa fetish.
So it's out there in the world now. So 12 months from this day, you and I start our Santa photo shoot.
Oh. Okay.
It's
and
on.
we can probably shoot that shit here. So
This is amazing. This
This
is
is
coming together
amazing.
so well.
you know,
All it took was a beard.
I'll be yes.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
honestly, you're going to have an amazing Santa beard.
Oh hey, I'm working out there.
Yeah.
All right. So until Ashley gets back here, folks, because she's doing something right now, and I'm not going to talk about our favorite werewolf movies, but really briefly. So there's a movie that I just rewatched recently, and I got a new perspective on that movie after watching it for like the fourth time. You ever do that with movies where like something like some little factoid comes to you about a movie, and you're like, oh shoot, and now
I got to
probably
go back and watch it.
I understand that movie more now.
Yep.
So I rewatched American Psycho.
Oh, nice.
The movie directed by Mary Herron, based on the book by Bret Easton Ellis, starring I want to say Christian Bale
Christian Bale. Yep.
and Reese Witherspoon, Chloe Sevigny. I want to say, gosh, why am I blank on his name right now? Jared Leto.
Back up the bus. Jared Leto was in that?
Jared Leto was in there. Yeah.
Cool.
And Jared Leto, he also had what's that guy's name? Who played the Green Goblin in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. He's also in The Last Temptation of Christ. William Dafoe.
Dafoe.
William
Yeah,
Dafoe.
yep.
Yeah. So you basically had the Green Goblin, you had the Joker, and you had Batman in this movie.
Like, all we're missing is Jack Black.
I know,
Because
right?
honestly, he was in everything.
He was too, yeah. But so when you watch the movie, and no spoilers for people, I'm trying my best not to have spoilers for
Okay,
the movie.
to be fair, it's an old movie.
It is.
What have you been doing? Like,
Yeah.
there shouldn't be any spoilers at this point.
That's
But
fair.
I respect you.
But here's the thing too. So when you watch the movie, you're not quite sure if Patrick Bateman is committing these murders or not, or if it's all in his mind. And that's been this sort of like controversy going on back and forth in the movie. And all I said, it doesn't matter if he's committing the crimes or not. The real disturbing factor is that no one cares. Everyone else in the movie is into their own self-righteousness. It's the 80s. Everyone's all about me and making sure themselves feels better or making themselves seem better so that it doesn't really matter if he's doing these crimes or not. This all may be his head or not. But there's one sequence, and it's a sequence when he's chasing Kara Seymour's character in the apartment building. He's got the chainsaw. He's running naked. And everyone says, how come no one can hear her scream? She's pounding on doors. She's screaming. No one hears anything. You got the sound of this chainsaw. He's running around. If you listen to the soundtrack of her screaming, it is exactly the same scream that was said by the lead character in Tobe Hooper's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
The soundtrack is the screams that Patrick Bateman is hearing when he plays that video, because there's that moment where he's doing workouts.
Oh, cool.
And it's that last sequence when I say like Marilyn Burns is screaming. And if you listen to the vocal track that Cara Seymour has when she's pounding on the door, it's exactly the same audio that was in the video footage that Patrick Bateman had.
That's wild.
When he's watching that video.
That's really cool.
And so I'm watching it again, like, that's the same vocals, because the vocals sound kind of different. It's like a lot more higher pitched sounds.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel like it's the actual actor's voice. It sounds like it's taken.
Wow. All right, now I have to go back and rewatch it because it's been like 10 years for me. I mean, it's
From
been,
within
it's been a
there.
minute.
So, Ashley.
I got distracted.
Okay.
By Irish music.
That's already Irish music. Yeah, so our good friend Vivian
Yes,
is playing a
next
set.
door, playing by heart a whole bunch of Irish music, and I got distracted because I haven't seen her in forever and ages, and I had to wait for a break so I could smooch her and give her huggies.
Yay! Aw.
I'm back.
We're back.
I lived that moment vicariously right now.
Yeah.
It was like right there.
She was so good. She plays a little flutie. So
Aw.
cute.
Yay! Well, we just had a conversation about American Psycho.
Oh, I was just talking with my friend about this movie.
Yeah.
And how great it is. Like, and you never really know. Like, is it in his head or is he really
So,
fucking nuts?
The Vern, he might know.
Well, because okay, so I was talking about that one sequence where he's chasing the girl through the room with the chainsaw.
Yes.
And she's screaming. Well, her vocals is matching the same audio of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that he was watching.
Oh, really?
Yes, if you listen to that sequence.
Okay.
Trippy.
That's
very
really
trippy.
interesting. I had no
I have
idea.
to go back and rewatch it now.
Yeah.
Like
It's a little
weekend
small
is,
of parts.
Like, set. Yeah.
It's on HBO Max, and it's cool because they have both the extended and the theatrical cut.
Okay, what's the difference?
Well, the extended cut has the sequence when he has that three-way with two women.
Yes.
That goes on a little bit longer in
Okay.
the extended cut.
Okay.
So it's about like a minute long.
P.S. and by the way, unrelated, tacos were purchased for us.
Oh my gosh!
So the question is, would you like them live and we can eat on camera because who gives a shit, or would you like them to wait?
All I'm gonna say is that if y'all are watching us eat these tacos, these are tacos made with like 3 sticks of butter.
Yeah.
Per
Yes.
taco. They are greasy. They are cheesy. They are delicious, and like we'll be glistening.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will.
By
The whole
end of
podcast
this.
is just
And you know
about
what?
tacos.
And I'm used to glistening, baby. So it's all right.
I'm not a glistener.
You're a
but I
glisten-
could,
Oh,
you know, I
you're
can-
going to become a
I can step
glistener.
out of my comfort zone.
You're
I
a
can
listener and a glistener.
So
Also, I love butter. I will just walk by and cut off a piece of
See?
butter
Just
and
eat
put it
it
in my
there?
mouth and walk away. My
What-
kids are like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What's?
Butter.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Like that is fucking cream that is salted
Yeah.
and whipped together. Are you kidding me? How is that even a problem?
It's so good. It's so good.
Don't you
you shame me.
dare. Don't you shame me. Look at me. I
That's-
eat butter.
You're glorious. You're
I
a
eat-
glorious butter. Oh, look at that.
You can
so
eat butter and look like this, baby.
Our views just went up.
That's right.
Our views
and
just went
this.
up. Yeah, see? The,
Nope.
the current sweater is this.
Disagree. That's beer and sugar.
You see?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
all right, we're all good.
Yeah.
But let's get into our topic right
Okay.
now about werewolf movies and hair-raising tales that we have.
Ooh, yes.
You know, and I'm just bring it to our guests right now.
Yes.
Just bring out any type of like werewolf movies that you feel should be talked about.
Fair enough.
Let's hear it.
So I wanted to kind of go back a little ways. So a short distance back, Hemlock Grove. Hemlock Grove is a series on Netflix,
And
Okay.
I need to rewatch.
and which you have to see because, yeah.
I need to watch,
Yep.
yes.
And that one just like popped into mind right away because I really love the werewolf transformation.
Okay.
That scene, those like 2.5 minutes of cinema, I think is just such a gorgeously cool imagining of that transformation. Awesome. Going much further back, I loved the Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that movie.
I don't think I recall
I-
that at all.
It is delightful.
What year was that?
I was college, so let's put it mid 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Yep.
All right.
The Loop Guru. And then just for funsies, I'm a little bit of an anime nerd, and I've been enjoying Spriggan. And one of the Spriggans, one of these like super soldiers that protect these ancient relics, is in fact a werewolf.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
I love
And
it.
his little
Oh my
twist
gosh.
on the trope is he turns when he sees his own blood.
When he sees his own blood.
Yeah, so,
Interesting. So it's not a full moon. It's not a bloodlust for
Nope,
others.
it's just like,
which
mofo,
is
you just cut me.
vampiric, really.
Now I have to go full on wolf
Yeah.
and just rip you apart.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
Christoph Gans, who directed Brotherhood of the Wolf, he also directed Silent Hill.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
He also directed the Disney remake of Beauty and the Beast.
I did not know that.
So he
The
did
guy's
that.
got
Yeah.
range.
He got range
He's got
right there.
range.
He's
So
got range. I can't say I love that movie, but I mean it's okay.
I'm a big fan of Silent Hill. So and
Silent Hill, yes.
I remember Brotherhood of the Wolf because it has my main crush, Monica Bellucci,
Oh yeah.
in there,
Whatever,
and
dude.
she's very, very, very attractive lady. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't even want to hear about it.
Yes, you do.
We all know that your main crush is me.
Oh, you're adorbs.
Fuck you! You're like my sister, don't I know it?
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Oh.
I love you. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
You love you.
I kid.
kid. All right. So, Ashley, do you have any werewolf movies to talk about? That you
Of course I do.
Yes.
Let's all start with A number 1, baby.
Teen Wolf.
Yes.
Am I right there?
Yeah.
Teen Wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
That's A number 1.
Please
Teen
don't.
Wolf.
Let's talk about Teen Wolf.
Okay,
there.
let's
Michael
talk
J.
about
Fox.
Teen Wolf. Okay, he goes through puberty. He's like, oh, things. I suck at basketball. I'm short. I'm a point guard. And then all of a sudden, he's fucking killing it, and he doesn't know why. And who walks in? Dear old dad.
Yeah.
Dear old dad. He's like, I meant to tell you, son. I fucking love that movie so much, and I've heard that number 2 is even better with Jason Bateman, and I've never seen the second one.
I haven't either.
I think it stands up. It's
Yeah?
been years. It's been years and years since I've
I
seen
wanna
it.
see
I
it
just
really
I
bad.
remember Teen Wolf because it came on the same year as Back to the Future. And I just remember seeing ads for Teen Wolf, but for some reason it never played in any of the theaters. I had to wait till it came out at home. Cause I think they shot Teen Wolf before Back to the Future.
Okay.
Like, Teen Wolf was made first.
I just-
and I know that at the time they did Back to the Future,
That was
J.
the bigger
Fox
hit.
was
Yeah.
shooting Family
Of
Ties
course.
and everything.
Yeah. I really liked Teen Wolf because it was like so fun. It wasn't scary.
No.
It was just
Just
Yeah.
fun.
relatable.
It was
Just
just
relatable.
fucking cool. Like, yes, you're going through puberty. Yes, you're fucking weird. Yes, you can be amazing. Although that never happened to me. I just went through puberty and got weird. I didn't get amazing.
You know basketball skills?
I had no skills. I had no skills, dude. Not a fucking one.
Oh.
But you know what? I had friends. We made comics.
Yeah.
It was cool. I just really thought that was a really cool movie, and I really loved it.
My favorite moment in that movie is when he goes to buy the beer, and he tells her, I want a beer. He's like, I'm not buying you a beer. I'm not getting you a beer. You know, you're underage. And he has the red eyes glow.
And
And
his
he's like,
red eyes glow.
give me a beer.
That's so good. I really just always liked when he decided that he was gonna come out as werewolf
Okay.
at school. He was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it, fuck
I'm
it.
a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf," and he fucking kills it. And everybody loves him for it, and I think that's so
basically, it's a
badass.
story about a guy, coming out as his own and decides, you know what, I'm a werewolf.
Yep, this is who I am.
That's who I am.
And I gotta be
Love me.
honest, I truly believe that every generation has a group of films that like resonates with their journey through that time in their lives. But I feel like the '80s did it really well.
Ooh,
So
they sure
good.
did.
And yes,
Like
Teen Wolf-
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, all of the
Yeah,
like,
all
it
of
just-
those.
it just-
Sweet 16.
Everything after
Yeah.
that is like just trying to recapture what the '80s did so well. And you're right, like Teen Wolf was just a phenomenal reimagining of that awkward kid in high school
Yeah.
coming into his power.
Yep.
And yes, it's just, I mean, like,
Fucking awesome.
who would think that you'd actually, okay, I cried a little bit in Teen Wolf. I mean, just a little
Okay.
bit. It it gets you.
It's your heartstrings
Yeah.
right there.
It's
Okay.
like the
'Cause he was
dad and the
like-
thing and just
yeah.
all of it. It's an emotional movie.
Yeah.
It is. It's really so good.
Yep.
Another
See, look, you're crying right now.
See?
Stop, you
Just thinking about it.
I'm just remembering how awful my teens
Aw.
were. No, my teens are.
Oh, snap.
If I knew you in high school, your teen years would not be so horrible.
I think we would equally have hated it. It would have been like,
But we've been joined
we've
together.
been doing it together.
All right, we've been hanging out
Right.
and drunk and like, yeah, all right, fuck these other
But thinking
people.
of oh snap, ginger snap.
Ginger snaps.
That's right.
Yep.
That is another
Oh, so
puberty-laden
Yep.
movie that is, oh, she's acting crazy. Oh, she thinks she's turning into a werewolf. It's just her period. Bitch!
Yeah.
Guess
Gr-
what? It might be my period, but also I'll tear your face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
got-
love that movie, and he's the one who turned me on to that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Because
yeah.
I remember, like, we lived in that house in Fridley.
Yep.
Yep. And we had our red IKEA couch.
Yep.
And you were like, you gotta watch this movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, this sounds so,
So
dumb.
yeah, why did
I
we
was
watch
like,
this?
Oh my God. And then I was
Seriously?
like, oh,
Yeah.
heart eyes, sparkly eyes. This bitch is cool as
Yeah.
fuck. I loved it. It was so good.
So Ginger Snap stars like Catherine Isabel and Emily Perkins.
He knows the
directed by
names, I
John
don't.
Fawcett. About these two outcast siblings. And they get
Yep.
picked on a lot. They're known as like the weird outcast goth girls. And one day they decide to play a prank on a girl that's picking on them. And then Ginger gets attacked by a werewolf. And she starts to change. And her mother, played by, I want to say, Mimi Perkins.
You don't have to look it up.
I'm saying that there, but she's the main girl from Austin Powers.
I'm sorry. I'm awful. I'm like,
We real-time
Stop.
Googled.
Yes,
We
I know.
totally real-time Googled.
listen.
Good job,
Okay,
It's a thing.
figure it out later.
Yeah. But
I'm so terrible. I'm sorry, Vern. Go ahead and look it up. I'm a
Google.
bitch.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
but
I'm like, oh God, you're wasting 13 seconds of my life.
But this is building suspense for your audience. I
It
mean, this
is.
like,
Are you
know,
guys
it's
feeling suspense? Here it
Don't you want to
comes.
know? Like, I want to know.
Mimi Rogers.
Oh, you
There
were
it is.
right.
Yeah, from Austin
Shocker.
Powers and whatnot, and
Yes.
the Rapture. So Bridget knows that Ginger is changing into a beast, but everyone, her family, her mom, just thinks, oh, she's getting her period. She's becoming a woman.
Yeah.
She's
I've been thinking my 15-year-old has been turning into a beast since third grade.
since the third grade.
Yeah.
All right. Does she have extra hair? On her legs? Does she have hair legs? Is she growing a tail?
Got hairy legs. She doesn't have a tail though. No tail.
Not that you know of.
Not that I know of. But
Okay.
also, like, if any time she's like not even fully dressed, she's like, don't look at me.
yeah.
She's like, stop looking at me. Why are you looking at me? I'm like, I'm
Oh my
not
gosh.
trying to fucking look at you. You
That's the sequence when Ginger's in the bathtub and she have a laser. Mom was to come in. She's like, no, don't look at me. I'm hideous. And the
Mine
mother's
doesn't
like,
think she's hideous. She's just worried that I think that, like, I want to look at her. I don't fucking want to look at you. You fucking weirdo,
Yes.
okay? I'm not here to check in on my work.
oh.
Let me see what I've created.
But I think that's a very great story. There's 3 of those movies.
Yes.
And the second one is actually pretty good. The second one features, and I have to bring this up right now.
Google song, Google song. Good
Did
thing
it
that
a
Google song.
It's who's that girl?
Boop, Google song, Google song.
We're
So,
gonna make
no,
them
it's
sponsor.
the lead actor from what's her name? No, Titania Maslany. I had to look her name up because I have a hard time pronouncing it.
Let me see it.
Titania Maslany, because she plays She-Hulk.
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Dude.
Wait, no, back up. So She-Hulk was in Ginger Snaps too?
Yes.
Yeah,
When she was
baby.
9.
Oh, that's so
When
amazing.
she was 9.
That is so cool.
She played the role of Ghost, and she is creepy and awesome,
Awesome.
and it's probably the best part of that movie.
So kids, follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Like,
girl.
hang in there because wow.
That's right. Hang in there. You can be like me and Tatiana.
Tatiana.
More like Tatiana. Less like me.
Oh no.
Okay, and my other
Yeah.
werewolf movie that I wanted to talk about was American Werewolf in Paris.
Of course.
In
Which, of
Paris.
course-
Classic.
Yeah.
Not in London, but in Paris. That's great. Okay, with Julie Delpy.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
oh,
the one I like.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, because most people say American Werewolf in London, but
That's That's easy pickings, baby.
Yeah, you just had to be classy.
I like.
That's right.
It'd be
Fuck yeah! So
In Le Paris.
It's a leave it or leave it kind
That's
of
right. It's a
movie.
leave it or leave it,
Yeah.
baby. I like that. High five me.
five.
That's pretty
I,
good.
I remember American Werewolf in Paris because I had a huge crush on Julie Delpy from Before Sunrise.
Shocker. You
and
had a
Sunset.
huge crush on a really cute chick.
At first, yeah, because she was in that. She's in a movie called White that I really loved. So that was. I just remember seeing Before Sunrise and I thought, oh, I like this actor. Let's see what else she's been in. So then I saw a movie called White that she starred in. That was also very good. And then I thought, oh, she's in the Werewolf movie, American Werewolf in Paris. Okay, because it's with her and I want to say, who's the main guy? Tom Everett Scott
I like him so much.
from That Thing You Do.
Oh, okay. I do have a.
Do you need to change your pants? Are you good?
Nope. It's not that sort of situation.
Okay.
I have a friend
There's a
that
lot of
was
butter
like
on
my
those
brother.
tacos.
No, it's my. Not yet. Stop. But the tacos. My brother's best friend was like. Had the hearts for me really bad in high school, and that movie, That Thing You Do, he recorded that on a little tape cassette, front and back, and put it under my pillowcase.
He recorded the movie for you?
Wow.
No, that
song?
thing, yes. And that ruined that song for me for a really long time because I really liked him, but like as my brother's friend, and he really liked me like romantically, and it fucked me up because I really liked him like as a person, and then he was like, "But I really like you," and I was like,
Well,
"No, you're not allowed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
but we should like pause there because I'm just there's white in the beard because I'm a child of the 80s. So that experience,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the song and I'm gonna make this physical thing and I'm gonna actually give it to you. I'm gonna surprise you with it. Like what do kids today do? Like they Snapchat an MP3 file or
yeah.
something?
They
Like, it's
Snapchat just like they like TikTok like a weird dance.
Yeah.
With like a little clip of a song, and they're like,
not the same.
that's
the same.
yeah.
No.
like this, like
No, I honestly
No,
One with
it's
the
not the
80s,
same.
man.
And you know what?
the mixtape.
I'm not going to
oh,
say your last name, but Matt, thank you.
that was pretty cool.
Aw, yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
See?
Even though it scared me, it only scared me because I was previously traumatized by like a weird, creepy babysitter.
Okay. So
This is
I
getting
didn't like
deep. This is getting
God,
really deep.
you know what? It doesn't have to be deep, okay?
Yeah.
I can talk about my weird, creepy, weird babysitter a couple times. It's
Which is
fine.
also a truly 80s phenomenon.
It
I think
is.
that every kid in the 80s had that weird babysitter.
And like he was weird, and he showed me his penis, and it made me scared of dudes.
Okay, but I
no
didn't do
shit.
that.
Wow.
Okay,
Damn.
I will tell you though, like I'm fine with it at this point
It's
in my
cool
life.
looking
Yeah.
back.
All right.
Looking back, it was a moment.
Yeah.
Looking back,
See, baby?
but to be fair, like when it got brought out, I was like, "Nah, this ain't for me," and I just went home. Like I was like, "Nah."
Yep. No wait. Yep. Yep. Done. Nope. Don't care for that.
We're not
We're done
gonna
with
hit that. Nah, we're not doing whatever that is. That's weird. I'm gonna hit the road.
So they all knew that werewolves was code.
Yeah. Code. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about werewolves.
Yeah, you guys.
Werewolves.
Come on over.
Werewolf.
It's gonna be
That's
amazing.
right. It's hairy. It's me.
It turns into a weird
There's
big
there-
monster.
So I want to ask you,
A
girl,
penis. Sorry.
why? So I'm gonna get back on topic here.
Hold on.
Okay.
I just
Oh,
want to
Vern.
apologize in advance.
All right.
I have no filter.
That's good. We love you.
I'm sorry.
We love you so
Don't
much.
touch me.
We love
I have
you.
no
Okay.
filter. I don't need your sympathy.
Go ahead.
Get away from
Go
me.
ahead. What do you
I
do?
don't need therapy,
Okay.
okay, you guys?
I want to ask
We love
the
you.
studio audience if the light is picking up the blush.
I
It's
know.
like just like
on you
All
or
right.
on me?
Oh,
On you.
it's-
I can
it's-
see it
it's
from
there.
here.
Yeah.
it's there. So
So
the Vern,
tell me
so
what-
the Vern.
Yes. You know what?
I'm sorry.
I want to talk
This went
about.
on a weird left turn.
I
want to
go into American Werewolf in Paris. What do you love most about this movie?
Yeah.
Why do you love this movie so much? You picked it over the original. Why do you love this movie?
Don't know.
You just love it because of Tom Everett Scott?
Yes!
Okay, fair enough. All right.
I just like it because he's in it.
Okay.
And he's so cute. And I think that's why I liked it
That's
so
fair.
much.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. You guys, I went a little far. You know a little bit more about me than you ever did.
All right.
Welcome to my life.
Well, the movies that I will mention really quickly, if it's okay.
We'll get this back on track.
Where are these tacos to shut me up? Fuck.
I will mention.
Oh, sweet Lord,
well,
Martha
of course,
in heaven.
Ginger Snaps is
Of
also
course,
good there.
I took it from you.
I will say American Werewolf in London,
Neat, neat.
just because
That's
it
a
has,
throwaway.
Yep.
Sorry.
Fair enough. All right. The Wolfman,
The Wolfman.
the original Lon
The
Chaney Wolfman.
original, yes.
Yo, that's a good one. Silver Bullet
Yeah.
with
in that?
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim.
What?
Yep,
Yeah,
Silver, and
classic.
Silver Bullet
Oh, I
based on
like
Stephen King.
him.
novel
No,
there.
I have not seen that.
Oh.
So
Go
Silver
back
Bullets
and
with
watch.
him and Jerry Busey,
Gary Busey.
Everett McGill.
Oh, he's
Uh,
terrifying.
we-
Just
Amazing.
in regular
I love the
life.
guy.
Great
He's
little
wild.
werewolf
His-
effects on that one.
His teeth say so many things without
More than
saying
words.
so many things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's about this
There he is.
werewolf. Yep, there's Jerry Busey. So in a small town, read this from IMDb. A small town, brutal killings start to plague the close knit community. Marty Coleslaw, played by Corey Haim, is a paraplegic.
Marty Coleslaw?
His name is Marty Coleslaw. He's a paraplegic boy. He's convinced that the murders are the doings of a werewolf.
Okay.
Um,
Why
yeah.
is his last name Coleslaw? Because never in my whole life.
Coleslaw.
It's fucking weird.
It's got Everett McGill from the Twin Peaks show,
Uh-huh.
as
Okay.
well as People Under the Stairs.
You said Scott Everett
I said
McGill.
Everett McGill.
He said Scott Everett McGill.
He was-
Terry O'Quinn from the Stepfathers in this
He
one.
did, didn't he?
I think he was saying, Scott, it had Everett McGill in it.
Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Everett McGill. And it's got Terry O'Quinn from The Stepfather in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very solid film. So me and one of our Patreon supporters, Donnie Roberts, we did a whole episode about Silver Bullets.
Oh,
cool.
Donnie.
Nice.
So it was very kind of a cool thing. So that's one of my picks. The other one I have here too is The Howlin' with D. Wallace Stone. And I remember that one having a very creepy transformation sequence that happened towards the end. And The Howlin' was directed by, I want to say it was Joe Dante, who made Gremlins. I think that was his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe Dante.
Oh, wow.
Who helped create Gremlins.
Cool.
But very, very cool. Screenplay by John Sayles. Yeah, but yeah, it's about a woman who meets a guy and they start to become werewolves. Some of the movies I've not seen in a while, but that was still...
So, but I mean, like, honestly, so I think that the fun of the werewolf thing and how it's imagined on screen is how different, one, how they become werewolves. Like, yeah, pretty consistent. Usually it's a bite by the werewolf, but, you know, there's always a little bit of room for variation. But that transformation, like how it happens, how they discover it, you know, the howling to Teen Wolf. I mean, it's just like that. I think is like what's got to be the most fun is that storyteller, that writer, that director of how do we get to show it this time? That's a little different from the other ones that have happened.
What I liked about the Lon Chaney, the Wolfman, because in that version of the story, he plays a guy who suddenly discovers that all these murders that are happening, and everyone is blaming him for the murders, and he's trying to discover what the actual real killer is, but everyone's saying that it's him that's doing it, but they're not saying that he's a wolf doing it. They're just saying
They
that
just think it's him.
just him just trying to kill these people, and he has no recollection. He's trying to find out who the murderers actually are, but then it turns out to be actually him. And I found the transformation of that to be very, very kind of cool. I will mention one new thing that just came out is that Werewolf by Night.
What's that?
That's a new Marvel show
Oh,
on Disney Plus.
okay. I'm
starring
gonna check that out.
Gail Garcia Bernal
Okay.
in there. And Werewolf by Night is about a group of these werewolf hunters or these monster hunters that get together, and they're honoring the death of this main werewolf hunter, like the big main cheese. They're honoring his death. And there's this contest to try to retrieve the bloodstone. And they attach this bloodstone to this creature, and whoever gets this bloodstone back will be the head leader of this group of monster hunters.
Cool.
And so they're trying to find out about where this monster is so they can get it. The whole thing's filmed in black and white.
Oh,
It's a very good homage
Okay.
to early monster movies of
Cool.
the 30s. Try to do the homage to the Universal monster movies like Wolfman,
Yes.
Frankenstein.
Yep.
It's directed by composer Michael Giancarlo, who did a lot of like Pixar movies. He
Okay.
did the theme for The Incredibles.
Yes,
Oh,
so good.
cool.
Yes.
Every single like Pixar movie, he did the music for, basically.
Right. Okay. Cool.
And it's his first directorial debut. It's brilliant. And the way that this movie does show some very kind of graphic scenes of the beast attacking people, like this one scene, this beast rips this guy's face basically off, but it's done in black and white, so it's got this blood, but it's not so graphic for kids.
Right.
It's the same type of thing that Tarantino did for Kill Bill.
when they made it black and white to get
Yeah.
below the NC-17
Yep.
rating. Yeah.
So that's kind of what Disney's doing right there. They
Oh, Disney, you
put-
sneaky bitch.
put it into black and white so they can have all these
They're
bloody
like
sequences.
blood and gore, but it's not red, you guys.
But
Yeah.
family friendly.
It
It's
is.
family friendly
come to the
because
theme
it's
park.
like newsprint. Come
But
on.
but
come
I'm
on
like
down.
watching stuff happen. This guy get his face ripped off. I'm like, oh damn, that's intense. And
No,
like,
it's not. It's
It's
in black and
It's
white.
black and white, yeah. But like heads beat people being beheaded and everything
Nah,
too.
it's black and white.
Black and white. So people so it's that homage to that classic style.
Okay.
That's cool. That is
But yeah,
cool.
kind of put into that whole vein.
This is
and
a Marvel show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, you were saying in Wolfman how like people are convinced that it's this guy killing people, but he doesn't know that he's killing people.
Mm-hmm.
And that reminds me of Moon Knight, which is Marvel. Remember he
I
like
got,
locks himself up.
4 episodes in.
He locks himself up and
Yeah.
bad things keep happening and he's like, well, it must be me. But
So
it's
so,
so interesting.
so from the whole like werewolf
Mm-hmm.
thing, like which is more terrifying, to not know that you're the monster and then discover it,
Mm-hmm.
or to know the whole time that you are the
Mm-hmm.
monster?
I would think knowing,
I would think so too.
Yeah.
like knowing that there are nights you're
And
going
you
to
can't
turn in
stop it.
and you
You can't
can't,
control
there's
it.
nothing
Stop
you
it.
can do.
Yeah.
Just like Lupin in Harry Potter, right? Like he knew what he was, and he would barricade himself in and
Try and stop himself.
try and stop himself because
Yep.
he didn't want to do the bad things
things.
that he was doing.
Yeah.
And that didn't matter.
So that's another funny thing about these films. How often is the werewolf actually the hero? I mean, Teen Wolf. But even
Yeah.
in Teen
Yeah.
Wolf, he goes from hero to monster. you
Right.
know. But like, so you look at like vampire tropes versus werewolf tropes, and it's like vampires are always like sexy, classy, powerful, cool. Like they're always like the embodiment of hero or anti-hero.
Mm-hmm.
And the werewolf is always like the uncontrollable, almost like
Yeah.
like bestial bad guy.
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
not fair.
Yeah, it's not
Come
fair.
on, we need to have like a
Like,
where's our
why
stories
is it?
about the
Exactly.
comment on YouTube? What are we missing? Where are the stories of the werewolf heroes out of the
Mm-hmm.
gate? They're saving the world. They're fighting crime. Like all those things.
Because we all know that vampires, their main goal is to drain blood, to murder, and whether you murder on purpose or not,
Things happen.
things happen. So why can they be
So classy about
so
it.
classy? And
I
then
know.
werewolves, what? Because they're essentially canines. That they're.
I think that's rude.
I think so.
I just
How dare you?
But so that said, it is a fun trope. Like so True
Like you're a
Blood-
savage.
Yeah.
You're
You know,
you're
I think- yeah.
uncontrollable. You're a monster. You're an animal.
It's tapping into the primal nature
Primal. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
of
But
man.
how are Vikings?
You got Eric Skarsgård on the
I
break.
know.
Is there not, wait, how many stars fuckers are
There's
there?
Bill.
There's like 7. I
That's
don't know.
There's
that's,
7
that's the
Skarsgård?
dad. And then there's the one who had the gasoline fight in Zoolander, and he was also the bad guy in True Blood. Skarsgård. Give me the Skarsgård.
So a little bit of context. If you do go back and watch
Sorry.
Hemlock Grove, one of the
Alexander.
Skarsgårds is in there, and yes, he's adorable. Is that a taco?
Oh, it's tacos. Oh no, I can't reach.
So far away. Tacos are far away.
They do far.
But like, so Underworld, the whole Underworld world.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh, yeah,
Underworld.
the
Kate
Lycans.
Beckinsale. Was
The
Kate
Lycans,
Beckinsale a Lycan? Was she the
No,
Lycan in
she's
that
a
one?
vampire. But the
She
whole
wasn't.
thing
I have
was
never
like,
seen these movies.
So I love the first one, love the world. I haven't gone as far into the
I
series
watched
as I
more
should.
of the Resident Evil than I did Underworld.
But
Did
the-
Blade
even-
did Blade Runner have werewolves too?
No, not
not Blade Runner.
Not at all.
Blade.
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 With Wesley Snipes.
That's what I meant.
Oh my god, I don't know. I feel so bad. We're here to
Blade.
talk
Blade.
about...
Blade had vampires. Blade did
Yeah.
not
I
have
know
werewolves.
Blade
Have
had
werewolves?
vampires, but I feel like they had
Blade-
lichens
I
too.
don't think they had anything with lichens in there. Maybe, well, I don't think
I
so.
feel
not
like they
these
might have.
movies.
You know what else I'm blanking on? So the Russian film Daywatch.
Oh my gosh! Night Watch and Day
Night
Watch.
Watch. and Daywatch.
Yeah. Did they have lichens?
I think what they had is shapeshifters. They had people that can change into
Yeah.
beasts and animals and everything.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Night Watch is an amazing movie.
But so I do feel bad for the werewolves of the cinema world
Absolutely.
because they're kind of typecast.
They are.
I feel like they need to
Well,
have
what
their
about
breakout
the-
moment.
I mean, I don't know. People thought the whole argument between in Twilight,
Oh, yeah.
the whole, was that not a sympathetic version of a werewolf in that film series?
Cannot comment. Have not read. Have not watched.
Okay,
What?
that's fair.
I've just
You are not
Yeah.
a girl?
my vampire is more flannel, less sparkle. Thank
Yeah,
you
that's
very
fair.
much.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. All right. I have not watched either.
Fantastic. I
Although,
would cheers you if I had anything left
if
in
you
my
want
beverage
to-
cup.
Myself.
If
Thank
you
you.
want to, donate to our Patreon page or Buy Me Coffee page and dare us to watch those movies, we will.
Yeah,
because
dare you
we
guys.
are whores.
You guys dare me to watch it.
We are
okay.
we are total whores right there. We will totally watch anything that you tell us to watch.
You guys
because
dare me.
We are sluts, and we will just basically.
I'm
do,
a dirty slut for
we're-
the Twilight
Yeah,
movies.
it's easy.
I may or may not have read every single page of every single book.
Okay, so another fun thing about werewolves. We seem to have a few different varieties. So dog soldiers. Remember dog soldiers?
That was a movie that keeps coming up.
Good
I
movie. Great movie. So
wait. Real quickly though, I'm pulling this up right now because I have seen Dog Soldiers, but it's been so long.
Who's in it?
I know it's because it came out around the same year that Ginger Snaps came out. Kevin
2002.
McKidd. Yep. So I know that Kevin McKidd is in the movie. He's best known for playing, I believe it was, the nice clean cut kid in Trainspotting.
Tommy.
In Trainspotting. So
Yep.
I know that. Sean Peteweed. And I don't remember any of these other actors. Let's see here now. So I'm pulling it. So a routine military exercise turns to nightmare in the Scotland wilderness. That's all
So
it says.
tell us.
Yep. So I mean, basically, this group of soldiers get trapped in this house in the Scottish countryside, the beast outside, and all the things. But I think it's kind of fascinating to play with the idea of like what causes that lycanthropy. You know, like is it just genetic, like in Teen Wolf? It skips every couple of generations, then poof, you're a werewolf.
And then Booth, and
yep.
your dad is a real docile.
Totally.
Yeah.
But he's actually
CPA.
kind of exactly. But then you've got the, like, is it a curse? A curse inflicted by a bite isn't magic. You've got the idea of, is it biological? Is it
Oh.
some kind of an infection?
Yep.
And then Brotherhood of the Wolf isn't even a werewolf. Sorry, spoiler. It's an old movie. Where you been? But
Boot.
but that's, I think, again, half the fun of like watching all these different movies is just the decisions that are made in the story around like, where's this even start? Where's it come from? Ginger Snaps is amazing. And like, so I think that's part of why I just love werewolves, is because there's so much room to play.
Yeah.
And so many different things that you can do with those characters.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
So can you tell us about your book then? Without
Yes, I
giving
can.
too much away?
Absolutely. So, Northwoods Wolfman is book 2 in the series. So, without, again, any spoilers, first book is Herb becoming a vampire, making a mess of things.
Sure.
Herb is really, really, really into this woman named Lois. Herb's best friend, Dallas, the egotistical ladies' man, is also really into Lois. So, book 1 is their escalating rivalry.
Okay.
Book 2, it shifts to Dallas. Now it's his turn. He's becoming a werewolf, doesn't realize it, and he signs up to be a monster hunter.
Oh shit.
So he spends like half the book hunting himself. It's pretty great.
Fantastic.
But so yeah, like in my world, like my vector for how these transformations happen, vampire, werewolf, zombie, are definitely more in the world of like biology and science. It's not magic. It's not a curse. And that was a choice. It was like, that I want to play with that piece of it.
And you get to, as a writer.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And then you get to kind of like, start to define your own rules, your own world, like what can happen, what can't.
That's fucking cool.
So.
Yeah.
That's very. And where can people find these stories, Scott?
Amazon. Sorry.
Okay.
Buy my books and pay for a guy to get a big penis rocket.
Yes,
in
please.
his face.
Yay!
Amazon. Thanks for making life so convenient, you
Yeah.
assholes.
You assholes.
But yeah, so everything's on Amazon. Ebooks, paperback, Audible.
Okay.
But
Do you have hard copy? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. That's my my brain. Do you have a hardcover?
I do not have hardcover.
Okay.
Okay.
Yet.
Just
Fair enough.
curious.
All right.
Just the paperback.
No, a
That's
hard
okay.
copy?
Yeah,
No,
hard
I
copy.
don't.
So
Electronic only, dummy.
So speaking of like just the different ways that werewolves happen, I did watch a movie recently, and I don't know if it was called The Curse or Curse.
Was that with Christina Ricci?
Yeah.
I remember that movie written by
no.
Kevin Williamson. There was a movie
this
called
is-
Curse.
This is newer. So this is a it's a landholder in England, and a group of like Romany transients camp on the land, and the landholder tries to drive them out. And
Cursed. Is that a TV series?
No, it was just a movie. But so the beast in that movie is the result of a curse.
Oh.
It's great. It's really cool.
That sounds great.
It's a slow burn. Some very, very moody, tense scenes.
Love it.
Okay.
That's what keeps you hooked, though.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I have no
popcorn
idea.
movies are fun. James, Transformers.
Gun.
Michael Bay?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay, yeah.
Michael Bay movies are fun.
Yeah.
Like give me explosions and yay.
And I
But-
can see all the gears turning. Yes.
Totally.
Fun times.
But I like the slow it down,
That's
creep
good,
you
too.
out.
Yeah.
Like just keep it nice
Take
and
his time,
tense all
okay.
the way
Indeed,
through.
indeed.
Yep.
All right. Well, shoot. I
Well, I'm
think
super excited to read your book
Oh.
in hand. I don't want to audible it. Who narrates it on Audible?
Ray Lesniewski.
really.
He is a high school chemistry teacher in Ohio.
Oh, rad.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking cool.
Yeah.
I have Audible. I will download your book.
You do have Audible, and
I
I
do.
might tap into it, but also I would like the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
I know.
Okay.
It'll happen.
I like put my hands on stuff.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
they-
totally agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
She wants to smell.
I do.
Yep.
I want to
do.
sniff it.
Sniff
I want
it.
to feel it.
She wants that tape under her pillow.
That's
It
what.
does, yep.
That's
Wants
what
the
I want.
physical
Yep,
media.
see?
That's
the
right.
physical copy.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be
see?
the connection's got to
Uh-huh.
be there.
In
Oh.
fact, I might read it while the Audible's telling it to me.
Yeah, that's a
kinda
great thing to
nice.
do.
That's like watching a show with subtitles. That is
Yes.
so smart.
Yes,
so
I love
smart.
it. That's how I watch every show.
And it's a never thing to do because you get more into the story when you're listening
Well,
and seeing it.
For me,
You get, I
am more of I'm a visual learner
Yep.
and a doer. So, like, if I'm just reading something, if it's like techno, like if it's just like rote, like, oh, I'm just gonna learn something, I have to read it a couple times.
Yep.
But if it's like a book, like a novel, it's like a movie in my head. And then if I can hear somebody else tell me, and I can read it at the same time, woo, bitch!
Oh, that's
That's like Technicolor.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch!
That's like popping in the
So
lab.
everything all at
bitch.
once there,
Wow.
shit.
I might as well be on shrooms.
Oh my
It's
god.
like my brain is like I'm having a fucking brain orgasm. I'm like, yes, all of it. Thank you very much. I
Well,
want all of it in my brain.
we're
Sorry.
starting to wrap up right now. Mm-hmm. Scott, thank you ever so much for being on the show. Did
Thank
you
you
enjoy your
so
time?
much.
Did you enjoy your time
I had
here?
an amazing time here. You guys are fantastic.
I love
Thank
having
you.
you here. I hope
I'm
you will.
sorry you learned way more about my childhood.
I honestly though, I don't think I did. I think
Yeah.
I learned just the right
Just
amount.
the amount.
Just the
Okay,
right amount.
yeah,
Just
all right.
Yep.
She's super flawed.
I hope you
Oh,
come
no,
back.
I'm just playing.
Oh, no,
That's how I like them.
yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I'm terrible.
But I hope you come back on again.
Absolutely.
Please do.
Yep.
That
I
would
would
be awesome.
love that so much there. Before we end the show, first of all, thank you everyone for listening to us. We're
Yay.
available on all your favorite podcast platforms such as Good Pods, Apple Podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
Stitchers, Spotify. Please leave us ratings and reviews to help us out very much. Share our episode.
Don't talk about my eating on camera. Let's not talk about it.
That may be a new fetish there. That might be a new, that might be a new thing there.
I'm eating tacos
Yes,
online.
tacos online. Straight.
Taco Recall.
Watch
Taco
as she
Recall.
watch as she
That's
puts that
27 minutes
taco in
after
her
the
mouth.
taco.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me talk about this taco for 5
Yeah,
minutes.
see, that could be a whole new show.
I think this is the bald-headed bakery guy.
Oh, bald.
And if you guys haven't checked him out,
He's good.
Baldhead
check
Bakery
him out.
is good
He-
shit.
He's not totally into selling bakery goods quite yet. He's working on it.
Yeah.
But his fucking tacos,
Oh,
mint, bitch.
manufactured. That's
So
sponsorship right there. So quick shout out to all of our wonderful Patreon subscribers. Again,
Ashley at the
patreon.com. I'm not there yet.
I don't care.
Patreon.com
That's my
/SuperCoPod.
favorite one. Bed knobs and broomflicks.
Okay, go from the start there, Ashley. All right, from the top. Go for it now.
Okay, we're gonna say Mashley at the movies,
Yes.
bed knobs and broomflicks.
Yes.
Um,
Leonard Castro from Bed Knobs and Broomflits. Matt Ashley from Ashley at the Movies. Yep.
do I have to say all of that? That's so much.
Just do it. That's
Okay,
cool.
you go and I'll fill in.
Okay, I'll do this right here. Mm-hmm. From the top, Jason Soto from.
Oh, of course, Jason Soto. He's first and foremost.
Yeah, well, I just went to there. So
Sorry, Jason.
who is Jason Soto from?
He's from Rabbit Hole Podcast.
Yes. Good job, Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Jeanette Mickenham.
From, Mickenham at the movies. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
AKAJeanette.com.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jeanette. It's been a minute.
Donnie Roberts.
I don't know either.
He's on Twitter at Unreal Goals. He wrote the story of the Deep Sea Anthologies, which I was a voice actor on.
Okay.
Very cool.
I don't know if you knew this, but I've been in a deep depression and I haven't really been here. So my brain has turned off all of those, memories.
That's fair.
Sorry.
We love you, Ashley. So, Linda Castro.
I can't see him. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, at Bed Knobs and Broomflicks.
You know Chris Revel.
Yes. Let's Chat Podcast.
Let's chat with Chris Revel. Very good.
What else?
So we do have a new
What?
Patreon users. Jen, Lydia, and Naomi of Shot and Applaud
Hey, you girls.
have become our latest Patreon subscribers.
Well, fuck yes, bitches. Thank you.
So they're fucking awesome. Let's chat podcast. Shotandapplaud.com. So thank you for Jen, Lydia, and Naomi from Shot and Applaud. We have Matt and Ashley from
Mashley at the movies.
MashleyMovies.com. Yep. And then lastly,
Harvey Andrus from Your Ex-Girlfriend.
yep. So thank you
He's
for.
my homeboy.
Oh boy, yeah, he's our guitar player.
That's right.
So thank you everyone for subscribing to us and how
We
we share
appreciate you.
episodes. We love you all
I'm
very
sorry
much.
you had to watch me eat like a heathen.
That's all right. You fit that fast.
I know. I eat so fast because I feel like
You're like the fucking appetite of a truck driver.
I'm
You're
a lady.
You're not much something there. Oh, there's gonna stuff here.
You guys, I'm a lady.
Stop being like a bitch for him. I can't.
I can't. I'm fucking hungry.
Okay.
How dare you?
Don't forget to check us out every Sunday on Full Swap Radio, fullswapradio.com.
Yes.
We're available for the Vanilla Sundays. I don't forget to follow us on Twitter at cinema_recall. Join our Facebook group called Crack.
Yeah, be a crackhead, bitch.
Be a crackhead.
That's C.R.A.C.K.
Yes.
Dot.
Cinema
Ed.
Recalls awesome cinematic
Club
with a K.
K.
Yep. Crack.
We're crackheads.
Yeah, we're
baby.
crackhead. So be a crackhead. We post little fun posts on there. Yes, expect bonus episodes coming to your way soon for Cinema Recall. I just did a long review talking about Blonde and
The new Maryland movie?
The new Maryland movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked about that, and I also talked about Werewolf by Night and the movie Elvis.
Oh. We should get Izzy to talk about Elvis.
We should. She loves Elvis. Yeah.
Oh, she's 15 and she's got an Elvis fetish.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you, this is not because of Austin
Butler.
She's been in love with Elvis since she was like 3 years old. So, she
And I
really
don't-
loves that movie.
Austin Butler played one of Manson's cronies in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
He did?
Yeah.
Ah.
And he did a good job as Elvis. In
Nothing
that, so.
like having a crony.
All
I
right,
would
folks.
love to have cronies.
You got cronies?
You want to be my crony?
I'll be a crony.
Do you want to be my crony?
I'm in.
See?
Sweet.
It was that easy.
Yeah, it is
That's
there.
all it takes.
Yeah, yeah,
If any
do
of
you
you
know?
want to be my crony, DM me.
That's right. Oh, and
Or send me an email at ashleyolmmt@gmail.com.
follow Ashley on Instagram.
That's right.
At massage.mom.
.mom. That's
Right.
right. You can also reach me there.
Yeah.
Be a crony.
Be a crony. Who wants to be a crony? But all right, folks, we want to be cronies. All right, but we're signing off right now, folks. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes and everything.
Yay, thank you.
Thank
too.
you, guys.
We love you all very much.
Love you long time.
I'm going back on here right now just to see if there was any more comments that
Were there?
we
Were there
missed.
any more comments?
Probably not.
Were there comments like saying, Ashley, stop? This would be in the comments for my friends. Ashley,
Yeah.
stop.
Stop it. Stop it. Nope,
Ashley,
just
you're too
DM,
much.
Just DM Gray's Horror Guy. That's the only guy that watched it right now. So thank you, DM
Alright. Yay.
Gray's Horror Guy.
Thank you. Shout out.
Shout you. All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Laters. This is the part of the show where I
Oh,
shut
I better go turn it off. That's my job.
You shut
I
things down.
forgot.
Thank you, Ashley.
I'm going to do it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh,